So people are calling for Ryan Clark to be fired from ESPN over his comments and his take on things that RG3 said when it came to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. So let's get into it. But what I will say first, Ryan Clark is the exact reason why we do need more former athletes in the media, because they will say what everyone else in the media is afraid to say. And I'll explain what I mean in a minute. But first, let me give you some context and background on both of them so that way you're able to understand. So this is Ryan Clark. He's a former NFL player. He played for the Steelers, won a Super Bowl with them. He now works for ESPN and is a part of his own podcast, which is The Pivot, which is a really good show. I highly recommend you listen to it. And he's just all around a great guy. Love his takes. This man over here is RG3, which is Robert Griffin III. He played at Baylor. He was a quarterback. I'm pretty sure he won a Heisman if I remember correctly too. And he also used to play for what was the Redskins then, but it's now the Washington Commanders. He had a really nasty injury and then it ended his career. And actually, that is how Kirk Cousins got his start in his career. Oh, but yeah, now he works in the media as well. Now, I do want to say that Ryan Clark is definitely pro-black women. And I don't mean that simply just because, oh, his wife is black. No, he is a pro black women, because when the Diddy video first came out, when Diddy was beating Cassie in that hotel and he talked about that video, he said how he would never support Diddy. He's done with him, and talking about like seeing him do that to a woman and how, like, you know, he has a black wife, you know, black woman in his family and things like that, and like it just would not be tolerated. So he is one who has always shown that he stands for his black queens, period. And if you knew this context, you would understand why his take on about what he didn't like about what RG3 said, you would understand this would not be shocking to you at all. Now, RG3, let's get into him. His take on it was not shocking either. He has been known for years on Twitter, always talking about how he has a white wife, his white wife, like it has nothing to do with anything, but he wants to make sure you know, like, his wife is white, not just like my wife. But I'm pretty sure, like, I was a kid then, my dad always talked about this. I think it was when he was at Baylor when he first got into the league, that the reason that he dates white women is because back in the day, black girls didn't like him. So honestly, I think, I'm not going to speak for him, that's where he has like this little vendetta, because I think he's still low-key upset that black girls didn't like him back in the day because he said he was ugly. Furthermore, let's continue. So now you have some context. After the Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark foul, RG3 was on, I guess I'm gonna say it was his podcast. I take it, I don't know. He had a mic in front of him and he had his white wife, as he likes to always reiterate, sitting in the back, sipping on something with her legs propped up. And he's just going on and on about how Angel Reese is just jealous of Caitlin Clark because, you know, she just hates Caitlin Clark, and making like these funny and joking remarks. He has his wife, who is white again, laughing in the back as he's tearing down a black woman, which I'm not gonna lie, that would piss me off. But anyways, so Ryan Clark is then on the Pivot podcast and he basically just said, because RG3 has never been married to a black woman and that he loves to let us know that he only dates white women, he's not at home having these conversations where he would be able to even begin or understand what it's like for Angel Reese as a black woman and the experiences of what she has in this world as a black woman. Oh, and not to mention, he was also doing like ghetto girl gestures, okay? Like, so disrespectful. Again, why he has his